there is a contradiction, right?
I know it.
He preaches against materialism, but fills his garage with a Rolls Royce, a new Cadillac, a new Lincoln, a new camper.
2 Rolls Royces.
2 Rolls Royces.
Now, I'll tell you another thing. Now, I wish he was here, the man who wrote it.
Well,
I preach against material things.
Yes.
When have I ever preached anything against material? I don't preach against material things. I teach our people and our religion that heaven is not on earth. I say heaven is not up in the sky. I mean, heaven is on earth. Hell is not underground, hell is on earth. The white man has told you heaven is in the sky and hell is underground, and he takes everything in the middle. He's got all the factories, all the hotels, all the motels, all the electric, the land. I say heaven is a good condition on earth. This is what we preach. I don't preach against material things. And another reason I have material things, not because I want them, not because I see a watch today I want to buy in the Hilton Hotel. The watch costs $6,000. I'm getting the watch for a reason. I have my Rolls Royces for a reason. I have the things I buy for a reason. Black people in America, I'm ready for you. Black people in America do not respect, even the world, people, the average man out here. Why am I on your show? What, George Foreman? Why can I get up and talk so bold on TV? Because I'm the heavyweight champion? If I was just another nigga out there working, I wash some dishes, and my opinion don't mean a damn thing. I know that. Right. But let me tell you another thing. Why do I buy pretty cars? Because all of the educated people we're trying to convert to the Islamic faith. The thing is, you all don't have nothing. Elijah Muhammad Ali used to have a little old house, a real old house, trying to be humble, and all the Negro preachers of Christianity will say to their followers, how can Elijah Muhammad be from God? He lives in a shack. Shouldn't God be able to bless him with a nice home? He wanted to be humble. He could have had a big home. He drove a little old car in his younger days trying to be humble. But they think you don't have nothing. People don't respect you when you look like you don't have no money. So I got to buy diamonds. I got to be the heavyweight champion. I got to have a Rolls Royce. So when I pull up to that other black man with a Rolls Royce, hey, my brother, come on down to the Muslim temple today. I want you to hear the sermon of Allah. It was a pretty car. Where that watch come from? Oh, my man. Come on over. And they listen. You got to have something. Most people will join a church. You get a Catholic church, any kind of church, and build a church and put gold seats in it, put diamond-carved speakers on the wall, put carpet in that church, and watch how many followers you will have in your church. Let another man preach a better word of God, let him have a little house with a storefront, and he won't hardly have no followers. People are, in this world, we love wealth. They respect people with money. So I have to buy these things, line them up. I'm fixing up a home in Chicago, English-style house, 14 bedrooms, 60 years old. It will cost $1 million a bill. I paid $100,000 for it. I'm putting all new furniture from Beirut, Lebanon. It's going to be a plus house. I'm never at home. But when I invite people over to talk to me, and they ding, punch the bell, dong, 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 dong. And my chauffeur come and door, oh, yes, Mr. Ali, be out in 20 minutes. I have to sit upstairs for 30 minutes and make him wait so he'll appreciate me. I don't run the door. I don't run right to the door and answer him. You go to meet Queen of England, I bet you. You don't walk right in and meet the Queen. You sit there for a while, and they take you to this room, and you sit there. Queen's probably sitting there watching the news. But make you wait. Make you think about what you're going to do. You go meet a president of a country. You don't go meet the country. They show you what he's building. They let you see what he's doing. And then when you meet the president, you realize who he is. So I'm trying to convert. I'm trying to wake up my people and help them. So I have to have these things. Otherwise, I'm broke. He's a Joe Louis. His managers take all his money. He made $5 million. He don't have nothing. Now, that's why you see these cars and stuff.
Hey, Muhammad Ali was speaking pure facts on that thing, man. And I know if you like me, you're not a materialistic person. I really don't like to get into materialism. I don't really care about the names and the brands and all that. But over time, I had to accept, and I think that you should if you haven't already, the fact that people listen to people with money. Let's break it down a little bit.
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
What's up, y'all? I'm AJ Simmons, founder of the Clean Biz Network and the Calculated Clean mobile app, and I'm a real estate investor as well. Today, I want to break down this video from Muhammad Ali where he was talking about basically the importance of wealth. And man, I couldn't have said it any better. You know, it took me years to really come to terms with understanding the fact that you really gotta have some money if you want to have some influence in this world. I'm a real revolutionary person at heart. I always want to help people. I always want to try to make the world better, right? But over time, I used to do marches in my local area. I used to volunteer, be on these boards and stuff. I was on Portsmouth Schools Foundation. I joined the Lefco Leadership Program for the future leaders of the city that I'm from. I did all these different things, and over time I started to realize that all of the people who always won the elections had the biggest budget usually. All of the people that had the biggest influence were the donors to these politicians that I was aspiring to be at one point. And over time I just started to realize, you know what? It seems that everybody that has the money always seems to win the battle or win the war. And so what I learned over time is wealth is the most important thing that you can do if you want to be influential and make a change in this world, right? Then I also started to notice not only just wealth, but it can't be that quiet, especially in the black community. You know what I mean? It's something about us. I mean, and really in all communities, like Muhammad Ali, he started off and said, well, black people, then he switched it, he said, well, all people really. And really it is all people. But we love material things. We love to have I was going to try to name them. I don't know them, right? So what is it? Dior and all the different names. I don't know them, right? I try to wear my stuff. And if you follow me long enough, you know, if I got a brand showing a lot of times in my videos or on my pictures, I will try to hide it. Like if it's this brand right here on this water, I'll try to turn it backwards so you can't see until that brand cut me a check, because I understand the importance of or the influence that things have when you see them in movies and you hear it on the radio, or if you see it in a YouTube video, right? If you see somebody drinking a Coke in a video, you're going to subconsciously be influenced to want to have a Coke lid on, right? It's just the way the world works, the way that men and women are, right? That's the way people are. So, but what I had to learn was, though, even though I'm not materialistic, I still have to, put on a little bit of jewelry, right? Now I started to wear a little bit more jewelry in my videos, right? Today I left my big chain home, right? But I started, okay, bam, we got to wear a little bit of jewelry now. Okay, bam, I went and got the Tesla. I said, you know what, AJ? I ain't really trying to share this, so I ain't want to post it for real, but I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make a video and post the Tesla that we just got, right? So I got my wife a Tesla and posted a video on that, right? And it's like, you know what, I hate doing stuff like that, but we have to share these things, because if you don't, nobody would know, and if nobody knows, then they probably won't listen to you because they don't know that you got some stuff going on over there, right? So it's like, if you like me, again, you're not materialistic, you ain't really into all of these flashy things and all of the BS that most people are into. But you gotta play the game if you want to make a difference, right? That's why I used to get mad at these influencers who they do the Lamborghinis, right? Then they want to sell you a course and all that. But then what I realized over time, I was talking to my daughter, and she's 10. I talked to her about this, and I explained to her why I really don't like to be flashy. As a matter of fact, it was the day when we were planning, when we did our Tesla video. If you watch that video, you can see that me and my daughter was doing the recording for us. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna link the video here somewhere. You can click on it and go watch it. But as we were recording that video, I was talking to her and I was telling her why, I really felt uncomfortable recording that video. I don't really like to share, the flashy stuff. And it's like, is it really anybody's business that we bought a car, right? We bought a Tesla. Who cares? But what I had to explain to her was, I was like, but what I'm thinking about is, you know what, Maya, though, if I can get people's attention with getting the flashy things and putting it out there, and then if getting the flashy thing gets them to watch my video, and then in my video I'm dropping nuggets, ain't I really helping anyway? And she was like, yeah, I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer to me, right? But for me, it was a struggle to really get that, because it's like, nah, I'm being a sellout if I, go rent a Lamborghini for the day or Lamborghini for the week just to post pictures and videos on it. But over time, I'm starting to realize you got to do the old trick, right? Where you put a little bit of vegetables inside the sweet stuff, right? And in order to make the child eat the vegetables, right? You mix a little bit of medicine inside the candy, right? And so that's kind of what I'm learning that I'm having to do, and that's what a lot of others are doing. Now, what you don't want to do is be that person that's being flashy with no substance behind it, right? So obviously you don't want to go buy no big gold chain, and you don't own any type of property, you don't own any type of business, you don't own anything, but you out here with the newest Jordans on, all of the name brand designer clothes and jewelry. Now that's just ass backwards, right? But if you have something to offer and bring to the table, why not flash a little bit of your wins so you can get the attention of those who are lost looking for that knowledge, And once you have their attention, then you can share them that knowledge that you got to offer with them, right? So that's the lesson I learned from Muhammad Ali, man. And he is one of the GOATs. I don't know if he's the GOAT. You can comment with me down below and we can argue about that. Me personally, my GOAT is Mayweather. And not only because I'm from this newer generation, because I'm not that young, right? I ain't old enough to say I was watching Muhammad Ali either, but I ain't young enough really to act like Mayweather is the only person I saw box either. I was with the Holyfield and the Tyson days, right? But the reason why I like Mayweather is because it's discipline. If you ever go and watch some videos on YouTube watching Mayweather's discipline and his hard work and his dedication, man, like the way he trains is like nobody else. The way he stay focused, he could go to a club, alcohol surrounded all around him, everybody partying, and he and that folks and stories about that. Gilbert Arenas had shared a story about how he had his headphones on. You know what I mean? And he was listening to his self-talk on the damn headphones, talking left, right. You know what I mean? Listen to that in the club and still locked in, right? So that's the type of dedication that it takes to be great. And that's why, for me, Mayweather is my GOAT. Not to mention he completely undefeated, never lost. Ali lost some fights. But we talk about outside of the ring things. I get to my Ali argument there. You know what I mean? And hell, you see, I'm using his content right now to help drive this message home. So definitely salute to Ali for sure, man. But anyway, if you haven't started your business yet, I recommend that you do, because that's the best way to build wealth. If you come from nothing, then that's the best way to build wealth, man. That's the way that I built my wealth. Yes, I own real estate too. But them real estate, that rental properties pays me pennies in comparison to what a business pays me. It's just as simple as that. And I think any entrepreneur that owns real estate would tell you the same, okay? Build you a business, find you a low cost investment business that can have a high upside that'll bring you a lot of money in, and just invest in that, go all in. And then once you build that, you making some money, then you can take that money, go invest in real estate. You can go and invest it in your music career. Everybody want to do music, right? You can go invest it into, I don't know, traveling the world, whatever you want to do, right? But first, before you do any of those dreams that you're trying to follow and follow your passion and all of that mess, just build a business first. Find something that's gonna make you some money, that it don't cost too much to get started with, and invest in that so you can build that wealth. Then you can go buy the chain and the Rolls Royce and all of that and be flashy, because now you got something to offer. If you want to flash and you get somebody attention, make sure that when you got their attention, you can offer them some value, just like I'm trying to do here on this video. So if you're trying to start a business, check out Clean Biz Network. As you know, I'm the founder there, and I help people start cleaning companies. So I'm gonna leave the link in the comments below so you can check that out. And that's a good low-cost business that you can get into, is a commercial cleaning company and get started, build your wealth. Same way that I did. I built mine up, built my cleaning company up, sold that, flipped it into Clean Biz Network, and we just keep growing, man. I'm steady buying properties, I'm steady building my company, and we just gonna keep building this wealth, and I'm gonna keep sharing my knowledge as I grow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. All right, who the best? Who the GOAT? Mayweather or Ali? I'm going with Mayweather, y'all. I know my old head's gonna kill me on this one. I know y'all expected more from me, but that's where I'm at, y'all. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all later.